Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I am so excited because I got my hands on the new Natasha Denona mini bronze palette. Yes, I cannot believe I was able to snag this up inside Sephora. I'm not gonna lie, I was confused, I was in shock, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was gonna be a mistake, like I didn't think they were gonna let me buy it. But they did, and I'm just so excited. So today is Sunday the 17th. As I'm filming this, you guys will see this video hopefully the 18th, Monday. That's when I plan to have it up early in the morning. And I did find this palette on Saturday the 16th. So I did see the reveal for this mini palette not even 4, maybe 5 hours before I actually found it in store. So that's why I was, I think, in shock mainly. But yeah, I saw it, I found it, I scooped it up. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, just so that way I have a little cheat sheet right here, because I'm so happy to have it in my hands. It is $27. I did go to multiple Sephoras. I did call multiple Sephoras just to make sure, like, if they had it in their stores, and a lot of the stores that I did call and go to did have the palette already. So I don't know what the deal is with this, because I know it's supposed to be out either Tuesday or Wednesday, the 19th or 20th. I will have all the information down in the description box, but if you can find it in your local Sephora, I would highly snag it up, just because who knows if they're gonna make you wait now or what the deal is. I just, like I said, I cannot believe it. I am gonna be doing swatches for you guys, comparisons, 2 looks. I'm gonna use both the mini and the mid-size one. I'm gonna do one eye with just the mini, and then I'm gonna put these two together to see how the look comes out. I'm not gonna tell you guys which eye is which. You guys are gonna have to just stay tuned in the video, and I will have timestamps down below. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this video. Okay, I'm going to do 2 looks with both of the palettes. I'm going to do one look with just the mini bronze palette, and then I'm going to do another look with both the big palette and the mini palette. So that is what we're going to do for the looks. I'm going to start off with the small palette, the mini palette. Of course, I showed you swatches already. It looks like this. And I will have the shade names on the screen somewhere, because like I said, I'm not exactly sure what the names are by looking at this. So yeah. I'm just going to start off with this shade right here, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to put that all over my eye to set the eyes. And it is kind of powdery. I don't know if you're going to, yeah, you can see it right there. But it's okay. I don't really mind. Oh yeah, it's super powdery. And then, let's see, let me get my brush. And I'm just gonna look down, because I'm gonna leave it on the floor. And then I'm just gonna make sure I don't have no creases, and then softly put that in the crease. So right off the bat, it is more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I thought this was almost gonna be a nude color on my eyelids, like nuder than that. I don't know why these lights are washing it out, like, well, not washing it out, but making it look darker than it is in person. So yeah, you could tell. Maybe I should have put no more. I'm gonna leave it like that with the first color. Then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna wipe this brush on my pants, because I'm gonna take a shower after this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the next darker color, which is that color right there, and again, just focus it in the same area. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a different brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe M441 brush. And I think I'm going to go ahead and mix that first shade that I said, well, the second shade, this one right here, and I'm going to mix a little bit of this redder shade right here at the end. Then to deeper out the outer edge, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here with a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M506 brush. It just looks like this, and I'm going to lightly pack it in the outer. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the Morphe M533 brush, and I just wiped whatever was on it, and I'm going to go ahead and just make sure everything is blended. And then with my finger, I'm going to go ahead and take the shimmer shade, and I'm going to go ahead and just put that all over my lid. Okay, so this is what the first eye look is looking like with just the mini bronze palette. Really simple. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to jump off camera. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to try to put the same eyeshadows that I used on top underneath. And then I will say right off the bat with this mini palette, I wish there was another shimmer shade that was a little bit lighter, because I feel like this one is a little bit too dark and I can't put it in my inner corner in my brow bone. So I'm gonna have to go get another eyeshadow for it, or a highlight. I wish they could have like maybe took one of these two darker colors out and replaced it with a smaller, I mean not a smaller, a lighter shimmer. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do off camera, and then we will go ahead and do the other eye. Okay guys, this is what the eyeshadow is looking like with just the mini palette. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys one more time with my mascara on. Now we're gonna go ahead and use both the mini and the mid-size one. I forgot exactly what this one is called. I know it's called something, but I will have the name for you. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start off with the bigger palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here. It's the shade Beaches or Beach, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place that all over my lid. And then with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and go to the mini palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here and do the same thing. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a Refer number 13 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the first shade that we used, Beach, and just clean up the edges. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the mini palette. I'm going to take this shade right here on a clean, it's a Morphe 506. I did use another M506 on this side for my last look, but this one's a clean one. I have multiple of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and, like I said, take that darker shade and just put it in the outer corner. Now with my finger, I'm going to go ahead and go into the bigger palette. I'm going to take the shade Bliss, and I'm just going to use my finger to put that all over my lid. Okay, this is what the eye looks like with both the palettes. Now I will say I had a little bit of trouble with this eye, but this is not my cooperative eye, so don't pay too much attention. I did tell you guys that I was going to go in with the shade Bliss all over my eyelid, but I did have to go in with a little bit of Palladium, just because, or was it Palladium? No, not Palladium, glue. Gloaming, I think that's what it's called. It's this shade right here. So first I went in with this one and then this one, just because this shade right here, Bliss, was a little bit too light, so I didn't want to stay on my eyelids. So yeah, like I said, this is what the eye is looking like. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to put some mascara on, and then we will come back. Okay guys, let me give you my final thoughts on this new Natasha Denona mini bronze palette. Now I will say I do like this palette. I do think it's worth the $27. I actually like the look that I did with just this palette rather than using both this mini palette and the mid-size palette. I will say that these two palettes are great companions. If you have both, well, if you have already the bigger one and you want to get the smaller one, I think that is a great idea. I do like them together. They look pretty together. Even though I didn't like the look, I'm sure I could come up with a better look, but I'm just glad I have it, especially now that I'm looking at both the swatches from the bigger palette and the mini. I feel like they do go good together. So yeah, that I really do enjoy. I do, like I said earlier, wish that this had just a lighter shade, just so that way I could highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. I did have to go in with my highlighter that I use for my face. I did use the Ofra highlighter, Rodeo Drive. But yeah, I really did like this palette. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys one more time. And there it is. I also feel like these are all the shades. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, so all 4 of the matte shades are cream to matte, I believe. And I do feel like these in the smaller palette feel and look different than, let's say, something from her bigger palettes. That's just something that I noticed. But I still did enjoy working with it. It blended out really nicely. The colors did. I'll show you guys this side because, like I said, I like this one better. But yeah, that is what it looks like. But overall, really good palette, and I highly recommend. I do put my stamp of approval on this palette. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments down below if you did pick up the new mini bronze palette. I highly recommend running to get it now while you can. Like I said, I don't know what the heck happened, but if you could get your hands on it now, I would do so. But until the next time guys, I will catch you guys later. Bye!